unique combination of advancement of the technology and engineering, this fighter is truly beast of its kind. Let's take a look at F-22 Raptor, the most advanced fighter world has ever seen. The fifth generation F-22's unique combination of stealth, speed, agility, and situational awareness, combined with lethal long-range air-to-air and air-to-ground weaponry, makes it the best air dominance fighter in the world.
The Raptor is a killing machine, just like the name implies. As deadly as it looks, it's even more deadly when it gets out there and does its job.
It would take advantage of the new technologies in fighter design on the horizon, including composite materials, lightweight alloys, advanced flight control systems and avionics, more powerful propulsion systems, and most importantly, stealth technology.
Capable of supercruise and packing a deadly array of state-of-the-art missile systems, this stealth jet of the new millennium can intercept and strike any target with near impunity.
And the final liftoff of Discovery, a tribute to the dedication, hard work, and pride of America's...
Similar to space race, the F-22 Raptor was originally born from a competitive streak with Soviet Union. While Soviet Union rapidly growing its military power, Soviet ground force capabilities was unmatchable. Soviet Union trying to assert its dominance also through the sky and the sea. But still United States and its NATO allies held a superiority in sky. In 1981, the U.S. Air Force identified a requirement for an Advanced Tactical Fighter, ATF, to replace the F-15 Eagle and F-16 Fighting Falcon. Codenamed Senior Sky. This air superiority fighter program was influenced by emerging worldwide threats, including new developments in Soviet air defense systems and the proliferation of the Sukhoi Su-27 Flanker and Mikoyan MiG-29 Fulcrum class of fighter aircraft.
U.S. reconnaissance satellites passing over a Soviet flight test center north of Moscow discovered new Soviet fighters being tested. One was the agile fighter, the Mikoyan MiG-29. But the other came as a huge shock to Western analysts. It was bigger than the F-15, and far bigger than any previous Soviet-built fighter, the Sukhoi T-10 prototype.
Reconnaissance satellite images lead to beginning of new era for ATF program. In his first term, America's 40th President Ronald Reagan increased U.S. defense spending by $32.5 billion. The demonstration and validation request for proposals was issued in September 1985, with requirements placing a strong emphasis on stealth and supercruise. The U.S. Air Force announced to its contractors that it urgently needs an advanced tactical fighter to replace its F-15. In 1983, the Advanced Tactical Fighter Concept Development Team became the System Program Office, SPO, and managed the program at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Owing to the immense investments required to develop the technology needed to achieve performance goals, teaming between companies was encouraged. Of the 7 bidding companies, Lockheed and Northrop were selected on October 31, 1986. Lockheed, through its Skunk Works division, then teamed with Boeing and General Dynamics, while Northrop teamed with McDonnell Douglas, and the two contractor teams undertook a 50-month demonstration and validation phase, culminating in the flight test of two technology demonstrator prototypes, the YF-22 and the YF-23. Each team produced two prototype air vehicles for one demonstration and validation for each of the two engine options. The YF-22 had its maiden flight on September 29, 1990, and in-flight tests achieved up to Mach 1.58 in supercruise. After the demonstration and validation flight test of the prototypes, on April 23, 1991, Secretary of the United States Air Force Donald Rice announced the Lockheed team and Pratt & Whitney as the winners of the ATF and engine competitions. The YF-23 design was considered stealthier and faster, while the YF-22, with its thrust vectoring nozzles, was more maneuverable as well as less expensive and risky. As the program moved to full-scale development, or engineering and manufacturing development, the production F-22 design had notable differences from the YF-22, despite having a similar configuration. The aircraft first flew in 1997 and was variously designated F-22 and F/A-22 before it formally entered service in December 2005 as the F-22A. Still to this day, U.S. Air Force is the only operator of F-22 Raptor. The United States Air Force had originally planned to buy a total of 750 ATFs. In 2009, the program was cut to 187 operational aircraft due to high costs, a lack of air-to-air missions due to the focus on counterinsurgency operations at the time of production, a ban on exports, and development of the more affordable and versatile F-35 with the last F-22 delivered in 2012.